Today on Eagle Nation News, with the growing dependence on phones and computers, how are students helping integrate technology in the classroom? Christina Folsom has more.
Sutton Delaney shares her experience of trying out a new sport that she has come to love. Lexi Puritan showcases Sutton's involvement in rowing and how it has helped shape her.
Last but certainly not least, Nick Anderson will be in studio with Nate Ballard discussing the ins and outs of being a student teacher.
All this and more today on Eagle Nation News.
Live from Prosper, Texas, this is Eagle Nation News.
Good afternoon, Prosper High School. Today is Thursday, August 31st. I'm Jake Fine.
I'm Caitlin Wessels.
And I'm Cameron Silva.
We start today's show with a breakthrough in cancer treatment. Caitlin, what's new?
The FDA recently approved gene therapy for specific types of cancer. This treatment has the possibility of curing diseases like leukemia and lymphoma, which are cancers of the blood cells and lymphatic system, respectively.
Most of you have likely noticed the spike in gas prices and the lines for it due to Hurricane Harvey. Goel Yongo joins us from a local pump to give us more insight on what is going on.
As you can see, Jake, behind me, the gas pumps here at Kroger are temporarily shut down due to the damage that Hurricane Harvey caused. There are no trucks able to deliver gas from Houston to DFW. Therefore, gas stations are forced to shut down. Hopefully, Houston clears up, and we will keep you updated on the gas crisis. Jake?
Thank you, Goel. Now, Christina Folsom joins us from Talon Tech, a group of Prosper students dedicated to help not just teachers, but students as well get a little more tech savvy in the classroom.
I'm here in front of the Hack Shack where the Talon Tech team, which is run by Mr. Watkins, is learning all about technology and how to use it to help others.
The team is trained to help teachers with any technological issues.
Okay, so I'm part of the Talon Tech group, and so today we went into a classroom and we helped the students sync their Google Classroom to their text messages so they can get notifications, and so we just went and helped out.
So my job is to be a part of the blog along with somebody else, and what we do is we blog about what we're going to be doing throughout this semester and next semester.
The program was started this school year with a purpose.
The purpose of the group is to give educators a resource to use in their class to help the technology integration.
He states that the risk that educators take in allowing the students to aid with their technological problems is what's going to push the students' education forward.
For any student who is interested in Talon Tech, the Hack Shack is located in the workroom of the library. Mr. Watkins will be sending out email in the second semester looking for students with integrity, respect, self-control, consistent quality work, and teachability.
I like to think we're pretty good at technology, but we all have that one grandma that calls you from her flip phone trying to figure out her iPad, so maybe we need to send her to Talon Tech.
After this commercial break, Lexi Puritan reports on Sutton Delaney's newfound passion.
Interact Club meets Friday during Eagle Time in Mr. McCall's room 2209 to discuss how to help those affected by Hurricane Harvey. There is a mandatory Red Cross meeting for current and new members that want to join on Wednesday, September 13th after school in Mr. Keir's room 2224. UIL Number Sense team meets in Mrs. Patrick's room 1135 Friday during Eagle Time. UIL Computer Science meets in 1252 on Tuesdays at 3:55.
The weather tomorrow in Prosper is going to be mostly sunny with a high of 88 and a low of 66. For your fast forecast, I'm Max Hamilton.
Eight months ago, Sutton Delaney traded in knee pads for an oar. Lexi Puritan sat down with Delaney to discuss giving up her first passion and finding a new one in rowing.
Dad rowed in college, and after I had played volleyball for a while, I decided I wanted to try something new, so I tried rowing, and there's been no looking back.
Sutton Delaney has only been rowing 8 months, but already knows she's found a new passion.
Not like any other sport I've ever experienced. There's a lot of pressure that goes with it. but just being on the water is something completely different. There's nothing to compare it to.
Hours spent practicing and racing together has led to close friendships within the team.
Some of my best friends have come out of rowing. We have a lot of fun together just because we're around each other so much, and as cliche as it sounds, like we really are a big family.
While rowing can be rewarding, it is also very demanding of an athlete.
The most challenging thing is just going to practice every day and having that motivation to go work out so hard that you're gonna feel terrible, but also feel like you've accomplished something.
I think people underestimate how hard rowing is because it looks really pretty. The sunsets are pretty when you're rowing and it looks really smooth and elegant, but it is one of the hardest sports you will ever do. Being on the water makes it that much more fun, so hard work still feels fun.
The leadership that Delaney brings to the team has left an impact.
She's like really strong and she's like super motivated and really competitive. She motivates all of us and she works really hard.
It's so fun. I love it so much. Being at races and in the hotel with the team. We have team dinners, we'll watch movies. Just like the element of being with the team for such a long time is really fun.
For Eagle Nation News, I'm Lexi Curitan.
I've been a golfer my whole life, so I can't imagine switching to such a physically demanding sport like rowing, such as Sutton did.
After the break, Nick Anderson will be in studio with Nate Ballard discussing the ins and outs of being a student and teacher.
PHS Radio with Edge meets Thursday, August 31st in room 1146. We are looking for enthusiastic students who want to become an on-air personality. Only enrolled in CTE courses is eligible to join DECA. The first meeting is August 31st in room 1245 during Eagle Time. The first PHS Musical Showcase auditions must be shared to Ms. Stevens via Google Drive no later than 4 p.m. on Tuesday, September 5th.
Nick Anderson is in studio to discuss with Nate Ballard how high school can prepare students for their future careers.
I'm in studio with Nate Ballard. Now, Nate, you are a PE student teacher at Rucker Elementary, is that right?
Yes, sir.
All right, so what drew you to be a PE teacher?
Well, I just love kids. They're our future, and so I also love sports. And I know I'm not gonna, be in the NFL one day. Still trying for the NBA, but
they always have hope.
Exactly. Yeah. But I just love sports and I love kids. I'm like, well, this is both of them.
And then you combine them.
Exactly.
So, do you get a good feeling when you go and then you're with these kids and you're helping them out with sports and such?
Yeah, definitely. Because just like the way they light up the way their faces light up is like when they figure out how to do something new. It's just incredible.
All right. Well, thank you, Nate. That's all the time we have for today. Okay. Jake?
Many high school students find math to be one of the more difficult subjects, but it doesn't have to be so painful. Here to show you how is Cameron Silva.
Khan Academy is a website that allows students who are interested in preparing for any upcoming tests or quizzes to review for specific course information. It offers help for many subjects, such as biology, physics, and history. Khan Academy can also help out you juniors or even some seniors that are preparing to take the SAT. They also have an app on the App Store that is available on most mobile platforms and is free to download. Make sure you're following @Eagle Nation News and turn on your post notifications for more updates.
Thank you, Cameron. I probably should have visited Khan Academy a little more when I was studying for the SAT.
Unlike Jake, I was on the website religiously.
All right, let's not go off and brag about your SAT score. Cameron, let's get an update on the weekly schedule.
Today, National Honor Society is meeting during Eagle Time. Tuesday, Speech and Debate meets during Eagle Time. Wednesday, GSA meets at either 7:45, 4:25, or Eagle Time. Thursday, International Thespian Society meets during Eagle Time. And finally, National Art Honor Society meets Thursday from 4 to 5:30.
One final thing before we go, the nominees for the freshman class officers this week in the elections which started today continues during lunches tomorrow. Well, that's going to do it for our show today. For Eagle Nation News, I'm Caitlin Wessels.
I'm Cameron Silva.
And I'm Jake Fine. Live long and prosper.